Good morning. Good morning. I've got my coffee. I've got my little coffee pot. It's full right now, so I don't need to top it off. Boy, this coffee was good this morning. Yum. Today, I'm just drinking regular black coffee. I think I'm going to have some French vanilla for Wednesday, though. Oh, let me make sure I put my phone on silent because I don't know that I did. Oh, I'm good. I accidentally had it on silent. Can't take credit for it. Let's see. I hope this doesn't mess up anything. I had my phone plugged in because I added some photos. Oh, good. It didn't do anything to us. You never know. Sometimes you accidentally push a button and everything's gone. It happens, and it happens to me frequently. Well, let's see. Who's here having coffee this morning? It looks like Angie. There's Angie. Angie has got my coffee and I'm sitting on the front porch. Yay. And Fire Tender is here. Good morning. And they've got their coffee. Awesome. And Have Cheetah will view. Good morning to you too. Thank you for being here. You know, Angie, it is a blessed morning today. It is. I went out and caught a little bit of video of the sun coming up over the hills around us this morning to share today. Well, I am so glad that you're here. Y'all make my day. I love having coffee in the morning with you guys. You all are awesome, and I appreciate you so much. And I know I talk about it all the time, but I just can't help it. I do love y'all, and y'all are not just my friends, you're my family. And I'm just so grateful for this YouTube family that I have discovered that embraced me, and I embrace right back. Um, I love it. Bartender's sort of getting ready for work, so we'll only be here for about 10-15 minutes. That is great. Thank you so much for stopping in while you could. Thank you. And they're in Arizona. Yeah. I'm in Missouri. If y'all want to put in the chat where you're from, where you're having your coffee this morning. I'm in Missouri. Bartender's in Arizona. So, what's everybody got planned for today? Bartender's going to work. I go to work. My first work meeting is at 11. And it's online. So I work from home. You know, when working from home, I just redid my message board. There's Peter Dell. Good morning. Good morning, Peter Dell. And there he's in Australia. And I know it's late there. I'm doing great this morning. Everybody's saying hi to Peter Dell. Oh, there we go. In Melbourne, Australia, and it's 11:10 p.m. there. Monday night. He's ahead of us there. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. I love it when y'all are talking to each other in the chat. Because when I'm in the chat, I love interacting with everybody. Angie is in the wild, wonderful West Virginia hills. Oh, the West Virginia hills, sitting on the front porch. Wonderful. Wonderful. Bartender work for about 9 hours, drive 1.5 hours for payroll for everyone. No live tonight, which is great as it will be about 14 hours focusing. That is going to be a long day. That is going to be a long day for sure. Um, Peter Dale, seems like we are in Australia are in the future. Well, you know what, Peter? Dale, to us, you are in the future because we are Monday morning and it's 8:12 a.m. here. I better have some more coffee. We're all in the same boat. So many good creators on here, each with their own journeys in YouTube and unique stories to tell. Absolutely. Green is green. Fingers are not warming up yet. You missed the green. You know, we're starting to green up here as well. And I took some pictures of that to share this morning too, a little bit. Yeah. So, let's come back up here. Right here. Um, you said no live tonight. Do you usually do a live on Monday nights? Because if you do, I will write that down. Because if you do, I did not know that. So let me know. Let me know. Peter Dale says, Ava, nice flowers in the background. And Teddy is sleeping. Oh, he is. He's a sweet, sweet Teddy. And the flowers are knocked over again. They're in a vase. They're usually standing up. And thank you, by the way. But they are knocked over because the kitten, one of his greatest joys in the day right now, is to come over, grab a petal, and pull and knock the vase over. Now they're just in a little silver bucket. It's not really a vase, nothing fancy, just something I thought was cute. Um, so I tried weighting it down. I don't really have a way to attach it. So sometimes the flowers are going to be cascading. That's what we'll call it. Instead of knocked over, we will call them cascading. And sometimes they're going to be standing up tall in their vase. It just depends on if the kitten has looked at them lately. Hafchita says it's 9:12 there, so you're an hour later than I am. And part of the hard luck survival team. Aha. I can't write and talk at the same time if you wonder what I'm doing. Firetender says my nephew is a violin player, so we are nudging him to play. He's got a great gift. That is awesome. That is awesome. You should encourage that. Absolutely. My instruments, I play many, many instruments, and they have been my friend when I was lonely. They've cheered me up when I was sad. They've just added more joy to my day, even when I was happy and feeling good, right? They've helped me meet new friends to play music with. Um, that's actually how I met my husband. We were playing music. Um, Music has just added so much to my life. I encourage everyone, if they have a desire to learn to play, to go for it. Go for it. Peter Dale says, what's with cats and flowers and Christmas trees? Right? They can knock a Christmas tree right over. And the noise, I still have that crashing noise in my head. I can hear it totally. Are our tulips still blooming in our area? Right now in southern Missouri, I believe the tulips are done. up here. I'm in northern Missouri and they are blooming now. So yes, and they're gorgeous. I don't have any tulips in my personal garden in the yard, but downtown, there's we all call it a community garden. It's a beautiful little garden. There's a gazebo and we can all go in it, but it's actually a privately owned garden. And someone, plants it and tends it. But there's tulips there. There are tulips there, and they're just so pretty. Yes, I love creeping phlox flowers. I don't have any here, but I need to fix that. That might be something that I add this year. We'll have to check into that. Fire Tuner says, I used to have a plant in the house that I left for the cat to push over. As long as he had that one, he left all the others alone. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It was a Siamese cat. Angie says she has tulips blooming. That is awesome. My daffodils are all bloomed out. They were pretty, but then it rained on them, and so they didn't last very long. Last year, I got to enjoy them for a couple of weeks, but this year it was like 3 days. But I still enjoyed them. I still enjoyed them. Oh, Peter loves the bird of paradise tree flowers. Those are absolutely beautiful. I don't see any of those around here, though. They're beautiful. Well, I have a little video of talking points. I did that the other day just for talking points because sometimes, and today I have nothing written down except to welcome you and remind you to check out my moderators links, which are in the description. So we're totally off the cuff today. Absolutely off the cuff today. But I liked having those little talking points because I like that better than having notes to talk about. But that's just me. I don't know. I don't know. I enjoy talking and visiting with everybody very much. But usually I have a little outline, just a little outline, just so if I don't have one of those moments when my mind goes blank and I'm stuck sitting here trying to think of what it was, I have it written down if I need it. But not today, not today. I did not know until I started my own YouTube channel how much work it is. When you look at people's videos, it looks like it was easy and they were just out having fun. The only thing they did was have a camera with them and they videoed it and then they put it up. Well, boy, howdy. I know different now. I know that they made an introduction for it. I know they had to make their thumbnail. I know they most likely edited that video. And I know they made little endings and then if it has music, they had to go through the music choices and find the music that they felt fit, right? Um, I now know there's a lot of work that goes into it. And I also now know that there's a lot of footage that doesn't get used, right? Um, yeah, I didn't know that till I had my own channel. But it's worth it. It's so worth it because I have so much fun. And for us, this is something my husband and I can do together. And we usually film separately, except on the weekend, maybe on a Saturday. If we go somewhere together on a Saturday, we do that together. But usually at home, I'm filming around here with the gardening, and now we do the cooking together because by golly, if he's cooking, I'm going to be there to eat it. So I'm there, and I'm usually the one behind the camera when he's cooking. But all the farm stuff he does um, on his own. So it's just been really fun, and doing it together. It's interesting how different our videos are, right? Um, so it just gives us more variety, but we have a lot of fun. We enjoy it very much. Yes, our notes are our memory. Absolutely. No, no pilot sheet. Just let it flow naturally. I agree if my mind wouldn't go blank so often. It happens to me. It does. Hey, there's Ford Man. Hello, Kenneth. Hey, I clicked on you and where'd you go? There you are. Good morning. Good morning. Peter Dell says it takes hours of work in making videos. My latest, I had about 15 to 20 minutes of footage, but only used 3 minutes. Then comes the title, thumbnail, and description. Right. Exactly. Exactly. And I have learned it is better to have more than enough footage that you end up cutting down than to feel like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough. Or I wish I'd gone just a little bit longer. I've these are things I've learned the hard way. These are things I've learned the hard way. Good morning, traveling granny. Thanks for coming in this morning. And Fire Tinder says it's nice to be part of three people. The guys do the prep work, Rocky Mountain High, violin work. Hubby is a 30-year Marine. I come home after 10 hours and join them for 3 hours live. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it is. Even with just the two of us, it breaks up the the work. And I'm putting that in quotes, but that's something else I learned. YouTube is a job, right? It is work. It is hours and hours of work. So, yeah, I have a whole new respect and appreciation for YouTubers and the work that they do. Absolutely. Traveling Granny saying good morning to everyone. Yeah. Welcome to everyone. And in fact, this would be a good time to just tell you thank you for being here. Yay! Yay for you all. Hooray to you all for being here and making my day and having coffee. Cheers. Oh, it's almost time to get a little bit of a refill. All right, here we go. I love this little teapot, but right now it's a coffee pot. Sometimes it's a teapot. In the afternoon, it's a teapot, an Earl Grey teapot, but right now it's a coffee pot. It has many identities. You know what else I like to drink hot? Now I know you can get apple cider and things like that, but I like just plain old apple juice heated up and put in here and then just drinking that. And I don't even add anything to it. Now, of course, you could add a little cinnamon. That's what my husband would want to do. He'd want a little cinnamon in his. I would just drink mine regular. I've not put it in this little pot yet, but it can totally be a hot apple juice pot. What I do is I just pour it in my coffee cup and zap it. By that, I mean put it in the microwave. How you doing, Kenny? Yes, we are on our way to the 500 mark right now. And it is a fantastic journey, let me tell you. We're enjoying every bit of it. Yes, exactly. I don't have to get up and go get it. It's right here. Right here. Because I know even talking, I'm gonna have more than 1 cup coffee. And I'm not double fisted today. Usually I have my water and my coffee. Today is just my coffee. Yes, cinnamon would be nice. I, however, am a little bit allergic to cinnamon. It doesn't make me sick, but boy, howdy. Even if I don't know there's cinnamon in something and I couldn't tell, I start turning red. Just turn red. And I get real hot. So I like cinnamon toast. I'll eat cinnamon toast, but it has to be real light on the cinnamon. If I know there's cinnamon involved, I just take it easy. Ah, that is wonderful. Yes, I love getting to know new people, and it's just so fun. I love making new friends. I'm glad you're doing good, Kenny. I'm doing good. Doing good. This morning, usually I'm up bright and early. I'm talking like 4 a.m. This morning, I just wanted to take it easy, so I stayed in bed till 6:30. That's unusual for me. Hard luck survival. I'll start building fire tinder someday after we get the 3-pack site settled. Awesome. We've been doing lives for about 2 to 3 months, so our focus is on hard luck survival. Awesome. We've been doing lives for 2 months, so we're still relatively new to it. If you ever tried boiling brandy when you have a cold or the flu, it clears the throat and kills germs. I have not, but I have had hot toddies, which is hot tea that you add the brandy to. But I've not heated the brandy in it. I've always just added it after the fact. Hmm. Hmm. We used to have blackberry brandy for colds at the lake when we worked there. Blackberry brandy is good. And Angie's wanting to know, Fire Tinder, is the name of your other channel Hard Luck Survival? Is that the name of the channel? Well, I get this little video, so I'm gonna bring this up. And in the last one, I didn't have music on it. I put some music on this one. We'll see if we like it with the music or without. I don't know till we go through it. We'll make that decision when we're done. See what we think. So here's something I did yesterday. Oh no, we passed it. Get back there to the beginning. Hold on. We missed it. I want you to see that. I push remove instead of pause. Okay, right there. I made some cabbage soup. I was just hungry. My husband came home with a head of cabbage and I just celebrated. So I took half that head of cabbage and cut it up and made myself a little pot of cabbage soup. And I thickened it with a little bit of mashed potatoes, not very much, just enough to get it a little thick in there. And then I had it over noodles. Mm, 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 mm. I had never had cooked cabbage over noodles until my neighbor dished me up a bowl. I've always eaten it as either just chopped up and eat it because I love cabbage raw, or um, as a casserole, right? Cabbage casserole. I'd never had it over noodles and I really liked it. So that's what I made myself yesterday. Thank you, hubby. Now check this out. Is that not adorable? Just like you see this teddy bear right here, The room I'm in right now, this is my office slash music room. This is also over on that side of the room over there is where my pianos and all my instruments are. So this is also the room I teach in. So we have these teddy bears. I have this one, and then I have this one that's laying up here. And one of my new students, made went and gathered all this stuff together and made him a little bed, and so he could be in our lesson. And we actually came over, we were playing guitar, so we moved our chairs over there and actually played music for this bear. And it was awesome. It was so fun. And I just thought it was so adorable. So I took a picture. I thought it was so cute. Let's see. Cabbage is full of vitamin C. Oh, that's good to know. I ate a lot of it. It was so good. And Fire Tender says, "Thank you. I visit people's lives and listen for hours after I'm done with the day. So I'll catch up with everyone after work." Wonderful. Thank you, Fire Tender. I'll go check out your channels too. Absolutely. Thank you for coming in today. And Peter Dell says, "It's getting late here, so I'm going to have to get some shut eye. Always a pleasure to visit. Until we meet again, best wishes to you and your friends. I'll see you later." Absolutely. Bye bye, guys. Until next time. Bartender says, "Be safe and enjoy your day or rest wherever you are." Mrs. Rob, thank you so much. And thank you for coming in this morning. Thank you, Peter. Thank you for coming in this morning. Y'all have a great day. Peter Dell, you have a great night of sleep and rest. There's Bubba. He's in one of my video shorts. He always just looks so majestic. And he's a tuxedo cat, black and white. And I love his white whiskers, but his eyes, oh my gosh, they remind me of owl eyes. He's got the prettiest eyes. And there's the one who keeps knocking the flowers over. If you've seen our videos of the little bitty kitten that we rescued, that's him. He's growing. He's kind of in his adolescent teenage months. And he is a handful right now. We love him, but he is on the go every second unless he's sleeping. Oh my goodness, y'all. Do you remember the griddle type frying pan with the ridges that my husband got a couple of weeks ago and we talked about on here? And he bought it for cooking outside on the fire pit and on the cook stove. He came home with this the other day, and this is a deep dish pan. It's cast iron. We love cast iron. And we're going to learn to make pizza in it. I am so happy. I am so happy. And Traveling Granny has to go. Thank you for coming in this morning, sweetheart. Thank you so much. And there's MT Homestead. Good morning. We're having coffee, and look at that. Yes, we got another pan. Cast iron, of course. And this one is, I mean, you can cook whatever you want in it, but we're going to learn to make pizza in it. We're excited. Homemade pizza. Woohoo! Now we've got to learn to make pizza dough. We can do it. We can do it. So we're real excited about that. Oh, now look at that little angel. You would never dream that he knocks the flowers over and he dumps over cups of coffee. You have to have your hand on your drink every second of the day. You're planning on homemade pizza tonight, probably on my pizza stone, though. Oh, we don't have a pizza stone. That's something else we need to get, isn't it? Hmm. I know. He looks so sweet, right? He will be again. Right now, he was sweet as a little bitty kitten. Now he's in his teenagery time of life, and he is rambunctious. Very rambunctious. Oh, okay. So this is where I went out this morning and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So on two sides of us, we're surrounded by hills, wooded hills and woods. And I stepped outside. My intent was to see if the birds were singing, which they're not really singing because they sing early in the morning, like around 5:30. 5:30, 6 o'clock. They're like, you walk out there, it's like, whoa, bird song, right? So I was too late to get the birds singing, but the sun was just hitting that coming over the ridge, and it was so pretty. So that's what this is. And you can hear some birds. There's just not as many as early in the morning. I heard the pileated woodpecker. And see, the trees are just starting to leaf out and get green. And the trash truck's coming by, so you're going to hear some noise there. I just love that golden hue of the sun coming up over those trees. And then look, I have lettuce coming up. Last year, I grew my lettuce in this pot and it worked really well. Except this year, I'm planning to have at least two. Now, that pot does not look very big, but it's at least 2.5 to 3 feet in diameter. So it's bigger than it looks. But one pot just wasn't enough because we like lettuce and we like having it on the side with our meal, making a quick little salad. We like it on sandwiches. So it just wasn't quite enough. So we're planning on 2 or 3 of those pots of lettuce this year, to keep us all happy, um, and have enough lettuce for everyone. Let's look at some comments over here. MT Homestead, we have a mama cat and 4 kittens out in the shop right now. Someone dumped her on us about 2 months ago and she was very pregnant. Oh my goodness. I love little kittens. Love them. Beautiful kitties, Tracy, Ocean Fire 777. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Beautiful kitties, and the pan was a fine purchase. Thank you. We're so excited. I'll be researching how to make pizza dough today because I'll be honest, I've made bread, homemade bread, but I've never made homemade pizza dough. So it's going to be an adventure. And Angie just subbed to MT Homestead. Awesome. Yes, I love listening to those birds. And then I just wish I'll try to catch them early for Wednesday morning. Angie says, I am surrounded by mountains and trees and birds. Love the country this time of day. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. Everybody saying hi. Love it. Boy, I got behind in the comments there. Ooh, Angie has great news coming this weekend. Barry Walter, here from Australia. Welcome. Glad you're here. All right. Okay, so let's come back over here. Get all caught up. Now that is actually in the fall we bought chrysanthemums. We bought 4 chrysanthemums and they're gold and yellow in color. And before the winter hit, we went ahead and put them in the ground and they're coming back. So I need to get in there and trim all that dead stuff off from last year. I left it there so I'd know where to look to see if they were going to come back or not. And if they did come back, I'd know what they were. So I tend to do that with all of my plants. It doesn't make for the prettiest garden spot in the winter, but it sure helps me in the spring to know if stuff comes back up exactly what it was. There's my irises. They're getting tall. Those are the peonies or the peonies, depending on how you say them. Ours are pink. They're just gorgeous. Bird feeder. Now those are some lilies coming up. Nothing's pretty yet, but I'm happy to see them. That we have a finch feeder over on the other side, but the finches seem to prefer this. I call it a sock, but it's a netting bag full of the finch food, and they seem to prefer it to the regular finch feeder over on the other side, which surprised me. So I'm glad we put them both out, because if I had picked, I would not have picked that netting feeder. I call it a sock feeder. I would never have picked it over the other one, but it is the one they prefer. So I learned something new. Oh, that is our maple tree. And those are the first thing our maple tree does in the spring is it blooms, and those little things you see right there are the prettiest red. The whole tree is just red and full of these, and now they're turning brown, and those are the little seed pods. Those are the little helicopters that you flick and they fly in the air. We spent many hours playing with those as children. Let's see, let's check this chat. Yes, we all look forward to hearing your news, Angie. Absolutely. MT Homestead, I love peonies. One of my favorites, and the scent is amazing. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, yes. Everybody's saying hi. Lucky Dog says that is an interesting feeder. I would never have bought that sock feeder, but my husband bought it. And I'm glad he did, because they like it the best. Oh, you got out your first hummingbird yesterday. We haven't put our hummingbird feeders out yet because we haven't seen any, and I didn't know when's too early. But we've been talking about it, and boy, when they arrive, they're right at the window, like, "Where's my food? Where's my food? I know you're in there. Where's my food?" They are not shy, letting us know they're back when they get there. All right, let's see. I have a few more things here. Now this, I don't even know what it is, but I do know where it came from. Um, Last year we didn't have bird feeders, so we threw seed on the ground. And these little flowers came up in that circle where we were throwing the bird seed. Apparently the birds didn't get it all, because this little group of flowers came up and they were so pretty. So right now it's the only one, but they're just so pretty, and they bloom all summer. They don't just bloom and go away. They keep blooming. I have no idea what they are, but I thought they're pretty. And these are just like I call them violets. I don't know what they are, but they're just in the grass. They're just in the grass, but they're pretty. Who likes rhubarb? There's some of my rhubarb coming up. Rosebush. The rose bush is looking really good. And I don't even know what that is, but it's blooming next to my shed. I don't think it's anything I put there on purpose because it's in the blackberries. But that is not blackberries, but it's in behind the blackberries. But I take their picture because I love flowers. And there's the blackberry plants right there. Bushes. So this, I forgot to turn the volume down on, but this is our new, what do you call them? Lava lamps. I was looking at the box. The box is under my desk. Lava lamp. Yes, they're in the box because this is yet another thing we cannot leave sitting out with the kitten on a rampage. Right now, he is just so rambunctious. You just can't leave out anything that can't be knocked over without being broken. So our intent is to have our lava lamps out for our Friday night lives, when we're both here and we play at least a tune or two for y'all on Friday nights. We just love them and they're so mesmerizing. I have a little bit there. And that's it. That's what I had in my little topics of the week for us all. Let's come over here to the chat and see what's going on. Oh, in T Homestead, I put our hummingbird feeder out about a week ago, but we haven't seen any yet here in Oklahoma. You know, I haven't seen any here in Missouri yet either, but I think this weekend or maybe this week on Wednesday, that might be something that we go ahead and do. Dyson Crazy Adventure. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Welcome. Kitties. No, my cats are up there. Oh my. The plant with the little white flowers shows up as garlic mustard when I took a picture to identify it. Really? With the little white flowers, the ones that were in with the blackberries. Interesting. Thank you. And Lucky Dog Productions used to have lava lamps. They are so fun to watch. They are, and look for a video short soon that's our lava lamps because I took several videos. I like them a lot. Everybody's saying hi. All right. So kind of talked a little bit earlier about what our plans for the day are, and we have new people in since then. So I'm going to ask again, what's your plans for the day today? You working, hanging out, YouTubing? My hat's crooked. There we go. I am going to be practicing some music. I'm going to be writing some new curriculum for music student, a new student I have. Hi. This is baby kitty. You can't see him because the comments there. There he is. Hi, baby. What you doing? They can almost see you. Almost. Okay, get down before you knock my coffee pot down. Thank you. They're so helpful. And they always want to know everything that's going on. Let's see. I took that comment down, so I lost my place in the chat. Oh, here we were right here. You had identified that plant for me, It's garlic mustard. Everybody saying hi. Tracy likes lava lamps too. Awesome. Dyson's Crazy Adventures getting ready for work to start in 10 minutes. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you. And Tracy's going to work outside, get wild bird seed and bird blocks. We had a partridge, am I going to say chukar, right? In our yard for the first time. That is awesome. That is awesome. We had a towhee in our yard for the first time. And he was only here during when we all had that polar blast, right? That's when we saw him at the feeder, and we haven't seen him since. Now that it's over, we haven't seen him again. So we're hoping he comes back and brings some friends because they're really pretty. And I was so excited. I was so excited. We're also hoping to draw in some bluebirds, and my husband wants to see some blue bunting. So I did some research on that, and it said to put up a bird bath if we have bushes or if we have a tree, put the bird bath next to them. But the secret to getting them to actually come to the bird bath itself is to take some branches and tie them onto the bird bath so that there's branches coming up around it that the blue bunting can land on, because they only like to land on branches. So we're going to try that. We're going to try that. And it says once they're there, they will eat birdseed, but they won't just come to the birdseed, but they will be drawn by the bird bath. Who knew? So that's what we're going to try. Barry Walter is going to be building raised garden beds at the community center. Awesome. Angie's got to mow grass, call the internet provider because of slow internet. I can talk. Internet. Um, so much to do since she just got back home. Awesome. Oh, slow internet is the pits. I had a period of about 3 days where my internet was giving me some fits. And I'm still not sure why, but it got over it and everything seems to be fine again. Ron Daryl Adventures. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Everybody's saying good morning. And there's Brandon Jackson. Good morning, Brandon. Desert Adventures in Arizona. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. So we're having coffee. We're discussing what everybody's going to be doing today. Boy, listen to this. My house is so quiet right now, I can hear the clock ticking. My house is never this quiet. Well, very rarely this quiet. MT Homestead, I was going to try and go plant some of my new seedlings, but it's supposed to drop below freezing tonight. So I guess that is out. Yeah, they even talked about a little bit of snow here. I don't want any more snow. I saw my neighbor came home with a whole bunch of plants, and so now I'm like, well, I want plants, but I'm going to try and hold off just a little bit longer, just in case, because last year that happened. I was supposed to go to the store and get plants, and something happened. I don't know. Anyway, it didn't work into the day, and then we had a freeze. So I was so glad that we hadn't gone yet, because everything would have been gone. Yeah. Ron Darrell's going to be working on his airboat. That's awesome. Everybody's saying hi. Desert Adventures, our water heater started leaking yesterday. Oh no! No! There's a new one going in this morning. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully it only started leaking yesterday and you caught it and it hadn't been leaking for a while. Angie, I am curious about the Wii Boost Ray talks about. I wonder if it will help. He's been talking about Wii Boost, and there's some others that have been talking about it, and I have never used it, so I'm not even sure exactly enough about it to tell you anything. So that'll be something we all should go check out and see. So, I don't know how much it is or anything like that, but it does seem to help boosting signal. Absolutely. Brandon says the Adventures of Traveling Mike had to restart his live stream again. And if anyone here has never heard of him, he's trying to do the world's longest live stream. Yes, I was on there when it restarted yesterday. Still going. Yes, he has many hosts, many co-hosts. And yeah, I like being able to drop in there during the day. Absolutely. Adventures with Traveling Mike. MT Homestead, our daytime temps are good, but tonight the low is 31. No snow though. I'm definitely tired of the cold. You and me both. Right now, I'm not even kidding. I have my air conditioner on during the day, and then before we go to bed, I turn the furnace back on, and it runs during the night. Yeah, crazy time of year. But I'm enjoying seeing everything green up. Got to see you play on the airboat sometime, Ron Daryl. Yes, we would like that very much. Let's see. Angie says she's doing the usual, getting back into the stay at the housewife role. Run, 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 work, work, clean, 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 cook, cook, cook. That is right. Yes, it is fun to drop in there. Yeah, yesterday it was just a total accident. It happened. But they're back. They were back. They were right back. MT Homestead, same here with the furnace and the air conditioner both. My hat keeps going crazy. Dyson Crazy Adventure says they've got to start work. Hope y'all have a great Monday. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a great Monday too. Thank you so much for being here. And he says, Ron, you're just teasing us now with that airboat. All right, Ron, we're going to be watching your channel. We want to see something on that airboat. Oh, I need to top off a little bit. Warm my coffee up. It's getting a little cool in my cup. Boy, this thing stays hotter than the dickens. What? It's the metal. I like it. I like it. One thing that we're looking forward to is as once it gets a little warmer at night and stays a steadier temperature, which is not freeze, um, is to go camping. We enjoy going camping, but we do tent camping. So for me and my arthritis bones, it has to be warm enough for me to not get up sore in the morning. So it's not quite time yet for overnight stuff for us, but it's getting closer and we're really looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Yes, Angie is busy for sure. Ron Daryl will have some clips on the channel. We'll be looking for them. We're going to be looking for them. It's time to fill the freezer full of catfish. Oh my gosh, I love catfish. Chanty, good morning. Welcome. I'm doing good. I'm having my coffee. We're just kind of talking about what we're going to be doing today. Okay, Desert Adventures, got to get ready for the plumber to install the new water heater. I did notice it just starting to leak yesterday, so caught it right away. Wonderful. I'm glad you caught it right away. Have a great day, everyone. Hey, have a great day to you too, and get that water heater changed. Awesome. Thanks for coming in today. Thank you so much, Chanty. Thank you. Tracy says, that's a bummer. It was interrupted again, Brandon. I'll have to drop in there. And that's usually where I go after my live. I go over there and say hi. Woo woo! Thank you. It's morning here, so we're having our morning coffee. But you know, my husband and I were talking the other night. Um, we can drink coffee anytime, morning, evening. We can even drink coffee, sit down and enjoy a cup of coffee right before bed, and we have no problem going to sleep. None at all. Never have had a problem with coffee keeping me up. A lot of people it does. A lot of people it does, but it doesn't us. MT Homestead says to Ron, we just got a new boat and are looking forward to going fishing. We haven't been able to fish in over 5 years since we were in Korea. I miss it so much. I like fishing too. I love to go fishing. We have not been in years. So um that is something that we may get back into. Although if we do, I think I want a new fishing pole. I think I do. I think I want a new fishing pole. But we'll see. We'll see. I am drinking my coffee black. Now, Wednesday, I'll be having some French vanilla creamer in my coffee. And I can't wait because I haven't had any for a while. Barry Walter says, I live in a subtropical climate, so we really don't get too cold of weather. We wander around in shorts and a shirt most of the year. Woo, here we're in the winter. Let's see. In November, it starts getting cold. December, the last half is usually cold. And then in January and February, I have my long johns on under my clothes. For sure, my long john bottom pants. And sometimes my long john shirt too. Because it's cold. And I guess maybe I'm a little cold natured because I even get cold in the house when the furnace is on. But so I just wear my long johns, thermal underwear, and it keeps me warm. Wear that under my clothes, and I'm good. I am in United States. I'm in Missouri. Tracy loves catfish. Oh, my Popsy made good hush puppies. Oh my gosh, I'm writing that down. That is something else I want to learn to make. Hush puppies. Oh my gosh, they're so good. So good. I wrote that down. Ron Darrell says time for a fish fry. Hush puppies are cool. Drink and a campfire. Oh yeah. You need some coffee? Well, if you have a cup, I'll pour you some. Here we go. There we go. That was for Chanty. And she says, take care of that boat, Ron. I want to take a ride someday soon. I love it. MT Homestead says to Tracy, we are going this weekend and we're taking our 10-year-old granddaughter. It'll be her first time fishing, so it should be a blast. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. That is awesome. That'll be an amazing time. Absolutely. Let's see, what time is it? It is 9:06. It's 71 there. I haven't even looked at the temperature. I had to wear my coat, my jacket when I went outside earlier to take those pictures this morning, and it was about 7:15 when I went out to take pictures. Let's see. It is 52 degrees here in my town. 52. I'll plug it in later. So hopefully this week we will get our green polka dots added to this wall and then some polka dots on across over the shade, the window shade there. And then we'll have red ones, orange ones, blue ones, yellow ones, and green ones. Gotta have the green. Green's my favorite color. Barry Walters says it is um Tracy said that's great. Barry Walters says it is. I have had my days living and working in the cold. Oh yeah. T Homestead's got to take the dog out. Be right back. Yes, it is the best of the best to take kids fishing. Absolutely. Ron Terrell says bird. So no, it's 52 now, so it would have been cooler than that 2 hours ago. The sun's shining, so it'll be warming up. And there was no breeze. Yesterday it was breezy, and that made it feel a lot colder. I don't remember there being a breeze this morning, but I haven't been back outside. There's still just a little bit of fog out there. Not too much. Over near the woods. Just a little. And she says, I can't wait to get our pontoon out on the water. Looking for a smaller tent to put on the boat for the overnight stays on the boat. Oh, that would be so fun. Having a tent on the boat would be amazing. That'd be so fun. Yes, we're all ready for a fish fry now. Ready for a fish fry. Yes, that would be so fun. And that's something we would do and put an air mattress in that tent so it's comfy to lay on. That's yeah. When we go tent camping, we always take an air mattress, and we bought a new one that has a little motor attached to it so it inflates itself. You turn that on and it inflates. If we can find where we put it when we stored it, when we bought it last time we used it. Um, we'll see, because we've had the kind that you have to do with the air pump, and it's like this, the physical pump, it took forever. Thank you, Chanty. Doing good. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fantastic. Ron Darrell says below 70 is cold. Yeah, so now you know what I mean about in the daytime I have my air conditioner on, and then at night I have the furnace back on. Yeah. So Barry Walters says for him, it's late Monday night in Queensland, Australia, and the temp is now about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's cooling off there too. Yeah, absolutely. Rondell says, even camping on my motorcycle, I carry a cot. Absolutely. We have two cots and they are so comfortable. No, we did spend a little extra on them. We didn't get the cheapest ones. So they have they're made more like a hammock with springs. And they're very comfortable, very comfortable. Tracy says, I would love 60s and 70s year round, but we get below zero sometimes and over 110 too. Even with the polar blast, and it was cold. That polar blast was cold. But I can remember a couple of years ago, it's like for 2 weeks, we were like below 10 below zero. It was cold, really cold. And then we had a winter where that didn't happen, and then all the ticks and the fleas and all that were really bad. So I'm hoping that the polar vortex, polar flare, I don't know what it was that technically called, but the polar cold stretch. I'm hoping that helped with the ticks this year. And there's Diana Brianna Fairchild. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing my live stream. Thank you so much. And you're in class right now, but wanted to share you out. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweet friend. Thank you. Diana is in class a lot because she is going to school and college and always learning, learning, learning. And you are an inspiration. Saying hi and wishing us all a beautiful week. And the same to you, my friend. Thank you. And Ron says this year in Texas, we are going to have -2 degrees to well over 100. Oh. So what did they call that polar thing? Was it a polar vortex? But polar flare is not the right word. Polar stream. I don't remember what they called it. It was just cold. It was just cold. Tracy wishing Diana a good week too. You know, I just love coming to YouTube to see my friends. And I just enjoy so much talking to people in the chats. I see the support that is given there. Um, and that has been one of the surprises of my YouTube adventure is the friends and the support that I have found here. And it's just amazing. And I say it a lot, and a lot of other people say it all the time. You all are amazing. And I hear that just about everywhere I go. And it's so true. It can't be said enough. It can't be said enough. You all are amazing, and you all inspire me. You teach me, right? You teach me things every single day. And it's a pleasure to watch everybody's videos and attend lives, and a real pleasure just to get to know everybody. I am loving it. To say that is just doesn't even say it all. You're welcome. Thank you, Diana. And Ron, he just got done saying they vary from -2 degrees to well over 100. He says, "Yep, I'm like a lizard. I like it hot." I'm with Tracy on that one. I'm laughing about that one. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Well, you know, I guess I need to get some things together and get ready to go to work myself. So thank you all so very, very much for coming in and joining me this morning for coffee and blessing my day with your presence and the joy that you have brought to me this day. So I am so thankful for you. I am grateful that you came and spent some time with me. And before I go to work, I am going to go over to Traveling Mike, The Adventures of Traveling Mike, and say hi. So if anybody wants to go over there and say hi, you're welcome to. I am going to go over there for at least a little bit and finish this cup of coffee over there. So have a great day, everybody. Have a great day. And I'll be back on Wednesday, same time, same place. And then Friday, Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central. We have our live Doug and Ava, Friday night with Doug and Ava. And we usually play a tune or two on our fiddles. And I just hope y'all have a fantastic week. And yes, I hope you have a great day too. Thank you so much. Tracy says, glad to make it to your stream. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Tracy. Barry says, we have an expression when we say goodbye, we say hooray. So hooray all. Thank you, Barry. Hooray to you too. And let me see. Let me look real quick over here. To mute it real quick. All right. I'm attempting. My computer is not cooperating. There we go. Okay. If anybody wants to go over there with me, this is the link to Adventures of Traveling Mike. And that's where I will be, or at least a little bit before I go to work. I'll be over there. And if you go over there, just say Ava Raid and tell them all good morning. Let's see. Very nice visit. Hope everyone has a pleasant day. Thank you, you too, and thank you so much for being here. And Tracy says, hooray! Yes, hooray, Barry Walter, hooray. We will all say hooray to everyone today. And Ron says, everyone have a great day. And Tracy's reminding everyone we're going to go over to the Adventures of Traveling Mike. And Angie says, thank you for brightening my day. Oh, you all brighten my day so much, so much. And there's that link that I'm going to go to. So everybody have a great day. Crystal McConnell. Oh, man. We're just heading over to the Adventures of Traveling Mike. We're going to give them a little raid over there. And Roy and Becky's Travels. Good morning. Good morning. We're just ending. But we'll be back Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. Central Time. And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you over at Traveling Mike's if you're able to go over. And I love you all. It's been amazing. You have made my day. Until next time.